What's good, everybody? So over the past couple of weeks, I've taken you through a bunch of different sound packs that I've required, whether it been a plugin or downloaded kits. What I've discovered over the past couple of weeks is that producers are getting really creative with effects and sound selection, which just kind of created a different type of sound format that you hear. And hearing all those new sounds, things that I've never heard before, has inspired me to be more creative in my own process. And it's also a way to work through some creative block, some producer's block, writer's block, whatever. So I haven't really had a chance to delve into all of them. So I started going back through and I came across the Backwoods kit from the Kit Plug. And there's a lot of really dope samples in that kit. So I'm gonna take you through that kit today and show you a beat that I created with one of the sounds from that kit. So you know what it is, let's go. Backwoods kit is a sample kit, and to go along with that, the Kit Plug also has this kit called Boomin. It's kind of a Metro Boomin style of drums. I picked out 16 different drum sounds that I want to use with this track. You'll hear that here in a little bit, but I'm gonna go through some of these samples in the Backwoods kit. Got that Drake vibe. So there's definitely some OVO type vibes in here. Gucci. Ocean vibe. Metro Boomin, want some more, nigga? I'm not even gonna touch that one. I'll leave that for y'all because I'll probably murder that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I'll be mad. I'm like, Landmarq taking all the good samples, bro. I can't even mess with no more. So I settled on this one. It's called Mask. So yeah, we're gonna mess with that one. So initially, right after that, I started humming some stuff. So I thought immediately I gotta add Exhale in there. So found this little sample from Exhale. It's in a loop section. It's called Look. It's a one shot and broken down. Some of those were pitched up, so I had to bring them all the way back down so I could hear what the vocals were saying and to keep it cohesive. So I ended up putting it together like this. Next, I already had the drums loaded up that I wanted to use, so let's break down the drums right quick. No. Famous Metro crash. The 808, nasty. So kick and snare. And then let's talk about the hi-hats. I use the piano roll to kind of change the pitch on some of the hats as we were going through. So like, so to give it a little flavor. All right, here's what it sounds like together. With the sample. So next I wanted to use the 808, give it that nice bass. So I didn't want to get too crazy with it. I kept it kind of simple. Let's solo it so you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it that well. So no crazy slides or anything, just nice and simple, because it gets kind of complex and I don't want to make it too busy. So next I was cycling through a bunch of different sounds, and I came across this sound in Kontrol, which is a Native Instruments plugin. It's called Icon. I wanted a synth sound, but most of them were sounding pretty harsh, so I wanted something that was kind of muted, but still had that same feel. And then I added Replica XT, which is a delay plugin from Native Instruments as well, and made it a dotted eighth. So here's what it sounds like by itself. So after that it jumps into this. So I thought it was still feeling a little bit soft, so I wanted that that brass hit, that southern kind of brass burn. I don't know what it was. I'm sorry. I didn't like that. Using the trombones essential from the brass ensemble by Native Instruments. Kind of messed around with some of the dynamics and made it a staccato. So it's that loud, abrupt one note. So I'm going to mute some of the sounds so you can hear the brass playing, because it's an abrupt sound, but it's not up front. I kind of had it in the back a little bit, so it's not so in your face, but you notice that it's there. So here is where things got a little interesting for me. You know, I like to have some melodic structure leading into, whether it's the hook itself or the pre-chorus or something like that in the song. So I use a piano plugin, the Gentleman, which is also made by Native Instruments, to kind of get a piano sound in there. The preset is called Spacey Upright to kind of have a wide sound stage. The resonant range is turned up a little bit to give it that kind of space feel. So along with the piano chord playing, I did the same thing with the brass, just to add a little bit more element to that melodic part that the hook is. So let's hear what it sounds like, those two sounds playing together. So that's pretty much the whole track. All that's left now is arrangement, and I think I kind of got that locked down. And I will show you guys the final track. So this is it from the Backwoods kit and Metro Boomin. It's not Metro Boomin, it's just called Boomin, but Metro style sounds. You can get it at thekitplug.com, man. They got good stuff over there, so check them out. All right, here's a beat.